Okay, well that was fun. Hi, I am Obi-Wan Pez. This is N Simplex Pachinko, just in case anybody managed to miss all that. I apparently am having some internet issues or something. Our router just went dead, so I did a power cycle and it works fine, but I don't know. So tonight we are going to be playing Astroneer and attempting to work on a route, work on some routing that I have been doing. This route is based loosely upon, well, really, let's be honest, it's it's entirely upon that of Captain Space Toaster, who has been um, 07 Commander, who has been gracious enough to share his runs with anybody who is interested. I decided to take that on and do some NMG type stuff, because goodness knows I wasn't going to be doing any percent. So doing an NMG run, or no major glitches run, you have to be very careful about some of the things that you do while you're in the game. So using these shuttle to, or the chair to zip along the ground is not an acceptable form of transportation. Got to use your own 2 feet. I might argue that dragging the shuttle along to have oxygen with you might very well be considered a pseudo major glitch, but this problem is being obviated by several other pieces that are coming up, including possibly the hoverboard. So we'll see how expensive that is when it comes out. Alright, so we're going to load up the Routing 1 world. It's going to be important to get bearings because I have no idea where I am now. I mean, apart from I just ran away from my base. There's a ton of resin down here. That's great. Oxygen filters. And we have a research component here. Alright, we'll take this back with us. There is another ammonium pit right over there, and right over here, that's two whole areas that have practically nothing but ammonium. That is awesome. Now I'm starting to wish that I hadn't wasted the seed on a practice run. Alright, so we have dug our way all the way through to the core of this planet. No, we have not done it yet. Alright, so since we have... since we have an RTG, we don't even need the small battery. We can just have that hang out up here. Actually, you know what? Let's keep the battery. And ditch the wind turbine, because that can stay here. So, have I done... So we activated the gateway chamber, but we didn't actually dig down. So that was going to be the next part. So, I'm going to leave our generators here because we don't need them. Going to stick the boost mod on. This uses 1 unit per second, and we're getting 1 unit per second from the RTG, so we're good. The oxygen filters, I have space, well, I have a half of one left and 2 more through having resin. So that is going to be good. We've got 1 full soil canister. I think we're ready to go. Just a little bit of base jumping, it's fine. Right. Now we need some quartz, which we don't have to get immediately. There's another oxygen filter I can get. So, got him. Alright, and then we're going to do everybody's favorite course lighting. So, dig a line, make it pretty steep. Oops. Probably should be steeper than that, but whatever, it's fine. This is why I prefer the wide mod rather than the boost mod, but, you know, we got what we got. Alright, watch out for the pop coral, because you will kill yourself. My head. Watch out for the first step. It's a doozy. I really need the wide mod. So, Toast says find a seam where you got the green and the yellow stuff right next to each other. And once you do that, you'll pretty much be guaranteed to be able to find a way through. And so far, it's holding. We'd like some graphite if we can find it. If it's terribly convenient, it'd be nice. If it's not terribly convenient, we can find some up top, but we already do have some up top. I left behind all of my stuff, except I do have an RTG. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. Let's look around a little bit. Thing back and throw that off. 450. This is that Astroneer? No. Need that much resin here. Alright, so we'll just dig. Find a seam here. Dig through. Keep moving. And there we are. Alright, so we are into the core of Silva. Really? Side here. This will activate the gateway. allow us to go back up to the surface. Granted, back where we activated a gate. Alright, we're on this side, so I hope that means that I came from that direction. Really? Oh. I didn't think I burned through that oxygen filter. Oh, fine. Alright, so the soil centrifuge will be coming in handy later. Okay. Core concept. Get another RTG and bonus 2,000 bytes. Awesome. Alright, we got another one here. There's something out there. Gonna investigate the satellite. It gets you 2,500 research. And that's it. And multi-core processing. Activate all cores. And this will get you 10,000 bytes. And not blueprint. This gets us another QT. Oh no. Right. That's what I meant. Alright, we'll leave that one off of the immediate stuff to look at. The unidentified satellite we'll leave for now. Alright, so forward progress, place a shelter, and land on another planet. Alright, advanced explorers kit, unlock oxygen tank, power cells, glow sticks, and dynamite. Gets us another QT, which, yeah, maybe. And talking tungsten, going to go to DeSolo or Calidar. We're going to go to DeSolo second in order to get the wolframite that we need. And what we need for this next step, alright, we got 2 QTs now, so this is good. Alright, hang on. Let me just remind myself, do we have... We do not. Okay, we don't have wide, but I can buy myself the wide mod at this point because it's good enough, and we need the packagers. Hold on to that one for later. And again, we need zinc. Ouch. And we also need a ton of compound. Certainly no harm in taking about 50 of them and then leaving the extras here where they are easy to find. I guess the next question is, I don't even know how many bytes we need at this point, because bought so much stuff and then gotten a whole bunch of random things for free. It's like, I'm not sure we need any more QTRTGs, for example. I mean, we don't need to make that many more generators, due to the fact that we have been given these QTs so many times for random missions. So that is quite wonderful. Dump a whole bunch of resin here at the bottom of the ramp. Alright. So, let's see. Realistically, I can ditch the battery at this point. This will happily be connected into this system over here. Just give us more battery backup. We are going to need to go to Glacio and still get titanium, or the titanite that's down there. I'm going to skip the boost mod and use the drill mod 1. We don't even need it. I can stay here. I would, however, like the wide mod, so I do want to get some zinc and make the wide mod. I don't know that I have any zinc. Oh, no, copper. Oh well. Zinc. There we go. Alright, and the other thing that I can do while I'm here is just take a bunch of the ammonium that I found in the woods and make another pile. If we come out here to where we found ammonium before, I'm going to use the wide mod to my advantage and swipe a whole bunch of this stuff just out of the ground. Didn't mean to jump. should have done this earlier. Here. Two filters. Yep. Alright, so grab another resin just to make sure. And then we need to find more ammonium. So one was just behind the wreck, which we dug out most of. There was another deposit that was just across the way. Now I'm lost. Cool. Okay, I see it now. So, where was it? Oh man. Oh, that's awful. No, I used to have a good sense of direction. Oh, there it is. Up the hill this way. Nope, that is... No, oh, there it is. So with the Y mod, you do notice that this picks up a lot more space immediately surrounding the terrain tool, and it looks, yeah, it kind of looks around it to try to pick out some good. Let's get rid of this organic because we don't need it. Tries to look around for more stuff, and especially when I'm doing the terrain tool quick mining exploit, which it is an exploit, but at the same time it's not considered a major glitch. I hope. It does allow us to search out these other deposits much quicker. There we go. So we need a lot of ammonium for later, due to the fact that we'll be doing a whole bunch of graphene. We'll be using a whole bunch of graphene in our recipes, and the graphene requires 2 ammonium per graphene that you create, or per, I guess it's not per graphene, it's 2 ammonium per hydrazine that you make, and then the hydrazine also comes together with a couple of other things to make more graphene, and it gets a little crazy. All right. So we're going to put this ammonium in. There's a little depression over there. Oops. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take take the boost mod. No, we can leave boost, but how much is wide? Another half. We'll do it. This is gonna be crazy. So we'll take a second RTG. That's going to come with us. We now have 2 units of power that we're producing, and this is going to be 1.5 units of power that we're using to deform the terrain faster, to dig through any tier 1 dirt that we find, and also to uh, get a wider area, which also allows us to do better core sliding, because now we won't clip into the sides or the ceiling especially. So we are going to go to Glacio and attempt to get Titanite, which we will then get to make silos for. Alright, so launch to the planet. And first we're going to go to Glacio, which is that one. Yep. And usually there is only one landing spot. Yeah, pretty much. We'll see if there's another one here. Nope. Another one way over there. Yeah, that one's better. So this one is somewhat close to a, I forgot to bring the shelter. Oh well. It's not like it really matters. This is not the place where we will be spending most of our time. So, alright. You don't typically have to because you have the shuttle here, but just in case the NMG doesn't quite work out, or refuses to take the shuttle with you, then we also have this other option here, which is there's always resin on every planet. Oh, there's a bigger deposit down there. Alright, so not only do we need Titanite, we also need hematite, which is the iron ore. You will see iron ore very easily. It is bloody red spikes which come out of the ground, and oh, there's a tiny bit just over there. Next to clay. Which I don't believe we need any clay. Oh, no, that is, yeah. Got some hematite in here. Not a whole lot, though. That was all mixed up. Alright. Not so much. Alright, when you want to do core sliding here, and get this nice steep angle like this, latch onto the side, hit control, and start digging. Again, due to the fact that this is all boost and wide and drill mod 1, you can actually get this going very quickly, provided that I don't accidentally clip in the sides again. Which I totally did. Okay, so we'll leave it here. We want to find Titanite. Which I don't see any immediately right here. However, it is big and it is green. You will not be able to miss it. In addition, there is also a lot of little spires here with minerals, and you'll notice that the amounts that you can get off of these basically mean that off of each spire, which typically there's three to a spire, typically you will end up getting 1,000 bytes per spire that you find. In this particular case, I'm only getting 350 or 700, but you know, it's still good money. All right, so here's the Titanite. This ground is, I believe, type 2 dirt, so it takes a really long time to dig through. Alright, I got 2, I need at least 4. It's 3. Nope. It's in here. One, 2. That's organic. Don't need that. It's 3. That's just power cells, that's fine. Don't need any of that, so summon the ceiling. There's 4. I also know that I should have left breadcrumbs. Alright, so, not terrible. Also not great, but jeez, I hate it when they do that. Adam Brommel. You, sir. Alright, there's one. Drop another one. So, I think that was it. Alright. So, this is not a terribly bad situation to be in, because here we have Drill Mod 1, the boost, the got some extras in here. The boost and the wide mods, so it's easy enough to tunnel upward and just make a hole out. And especially if we follow a natural slope that is already here. Oh, is that sparkly and shiny because it's iron? It would be really nice if it was hematite. I can't be that lucky. No. Okay. Wiggle a bunch. We are in the same crater. Where'd it go? There. Another helpful hint, those of you who are new especially, yeah, I wasn't that far off. This is the hole I dug, and that's the hole I dug to get out. Right here. So I was literally like 30 feet in this direction. Where is it? Was that it? Did I just slip? Yeah. So the entrance to the cave that I'd started making just kind of came down. Oh, yeah, I went the other way. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna die in here unless I make another oxygen set. Silly. Alright, let's get out of here. Alright, I've got way more titanite than I actually need, but that's good. Next step would be to look for iron. So again, hematite is blood red and sticks above the ground in big, mean, spire-looking things. There's some graphite too, that'd be helpful. Right now, though, not so much. Don't really have enough to do anything with. Hematite. There's some. Yeah, these blood red spiky things sticking up out of the ground here. Usually these come in fairly large deposits, but I'm going to be disappointed today. I'm going to be perpetually disappointed today. Alright, so we scout. There we go. Let's say if we scout around from a high area like this, bound to find some. Alright, we only technically need like 2. But, I am a guy who likes to collect more than I actually need. Or, oh my goodness. I really came down here without an oxygen. Gonna die. Yep. Just sad. It's because I took the other one off. Okay, so my body is use the compass. That way. This is like the #1 thing that you are supposed to learn when you do Astroneer type stuff, is use the compass, because it is actually useful. Should be. All right. Oh, money. We have 4 here. We got another 1/2 in the bag on my body. This is not actually going to help us that much, but we have a research item. Can take this back. It's worth a lot of research, but at the same time, it also takes forever to do the research for this particular one, especially. Hematite. Extra couple of these just in case. Alright, there we go. Alright, so we can actually, we can package this. We have graphite over here, over the hills. And I remember, I think I dropped one. Yep. So we'll carry this back. Carry this right over here, next to the shuttle. And find packagers. Alright, take that, put it on the research item. Package it up, and now it is tiny. And then we can take the other Titanite, wherever I dropped it. Just leave it at the top of the hill? Did it roll down by itself? Don't really know. Yeah. There it is. So then, with the titanite and hematite, no, we do actually need more bytes as well. We need to make sure that we have enough for. Don't need them. Here we go. Medium storage silo. Which was 3,000. Alright, what else do we get? Packager. For 1,000. And graphite. Alright, so the boost, the blide, the drill mod 1. If I'm honest, right, the blide is much more needed, but we can deal with that. Okay, then from the medium, I think that's it. From here we got the smelter. So centrifuge, again, we don't need to research it. We do need the chem lab. Which was, I don't know, 1,500, 1,600. And the atmospheric condenser, being the next one, is 2,200. Large platform B. I don't remember buying that, but it's quite possible that I just forgot here. Generally, we do like to have the large storage as well. Which is 2,000 and costs 3 ceramic. Let's see, large platform B costs 3 resin. Smelting furnace. Smelter was 2 resin, 1 compound. Research, I think, was the opposite. 2 compound, 1 resin, yeah. Alright, chem lab and ammo. Might as well take it down even if I don't necessarily need it. Chem lab is 1 ceramic, 1 glass, and 1 tungsten. Atma requires 1 plastic, 1 glass, and 1 iron. Medium storage is 2 titanium. And then we need also a large shuttle, I think, because otherwise this is going to get... Alright. Our shuttle's 5,000. Requires 2 titanium alloy and 2 ceramic. I don't think I need anything else, right? The pumpkin shelter is funny, but... oh, drill 3. Eventually at the end, this is going to need 2 diamonds. No, 1 diamond. And it's going to cost 3,750. compound. Potentially going to need it, probably won't, but we'll see how that goes. Yeah, I think that's about it. Sum of this is 23,800. What do we have left? Drill 3, shuttle 3, large storage. Ammo and chem lab we just bought, right? Both of them, yeah. Packager we bought, medium storage. Wait. No, right. Medium storage. Alright, the titanium. Silo. Okay, so I got the medium storage silo. Shuttle thruster. Loose wads, mods, etc. Okay, so looking at this, it should just be the last 3 here, which costs us 10,700. So I need another basically 9,000 bytes worth of research here. Not sure what this one is worth here. Now that we got it all packaged up. But another option would be go back downstairs and try looking for more research. What the hell? Alright, so this is what we do normally. Shouldn't have even done that. There was a hole back there. I don't know what I'm thinking. Alright, anyway. There's a hole over here. And what we do is put that at the top of the hole. Drop ourselves down. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. And then look back up in the hole. Find the shuttle and drag it through. That is potentially just insane, but you know, it works. Alright, what direction are we heading in? This is north, so we'll keep a more or less north bearing on the compass. And every so often just turn around and grab the shuttle. Both for oxygen and to keep it along with us. It's all quartz. I believe there is some debate as to whether or not this constitutes a major glitch. Being able to... You're not actually able to walk with the shuttle, but you are able to reach over, pick it up, and then drop it anywhere you want, and then move again. So it seems like this is not actually a glitch, but perhaps intended by the developers. SES, please correct me if I'm wrong, but... So the SES that I'm speaking of, if anyone is part of the uninitiated, is System Era Softworks. They are the people who developed Astroneer, this wonderful, beautiful, kind of silly game. Pretty much everybody I've ever talked to who has played it says they absolutely love it. Seeing any more bites in this area, except large research items, which are not particularly helpful. Oops. Aha. Sometimes you pass them right over. That was power anyway. I was looking for O2. Okay. Alright, if anyone has ever played, or never played Astroneer before, it is available on Game Pass for both Xbox and PC, so your Microsoft Live account will allow you to download it directly to your computer, and will also allow you to play it through your Xbox. So your choice what you want to do. Personally, I much prefer keyboard and mouse with this type of game. Just the particular movements, kind of prefer, like I said, I prefer using keyboard and mouse for it. A lot of people do actually like controller, and it does help a bit that it will also auto grab items that are around you, so, or at least auto target items that are around you, and then you can decide whether or not you will actually want to grab it. This has led Captain Space Toaster, as well as others, to realize that this means that you can actually get it to auto-target things that are not technically reachable and or visible to you. Getting pretty close to the North Pole, and therefore pretty close to the northern gateway. Looking around. Again, we need about 9,000 bytes. We're at 6,000 now. Oh, fireworks. A very enclosed space. Best idea. missing any obvious research like I did last time there. Okay, so, Oh, here's some more. Good, good. Don't have any that way. There was another cluster over here somewhere. Here. Yeah. Typically you don't want to end up turning yourself around like that. Because I totally would have started going that way now. There are, however, a bunch of research samples over here. So I, at the very least, get to stay over here for a few more seconds. I hope this isn't going to kill me. That way. There we go. Alright, jump. So that is another exploit that can be used. If you are a ways out from your shuttle and you're suffocating or something like that, it's got to be within that same grab distance that your terrain tool has. You can pull out your terrain tool, put your cursor on the shuttle, and as soon as it highlights, you hit the use key and it jumps you straight into the shuttle no matter where you are. So as long as you can see it through direct line of sight, oops, that way, through direct line of sight, then you are good to go, and you can do the shuttle, I don't know, what is that, warp? It's not exactly warp, but you do kind of warp space-time when you're doing it, so. Got a couple more here. Alright, we are at 11,800, which I said we needed like 9,800 or something. Let's check real quick. 10,750 was the extra that we needed. And so we're 1,000 above that. It's not much of a margin for error, but we do also have the research sample, which is inside here. So it's going to be okay. Alright, so for a speed run, I would say we would want to immediately start digging for the surface and just get ourselves out. So here, yeah, it's pretty much the same. We could also try to find the North Pole and then find the gateway and try to unlock it. Since this is, like, again, since we're trying to approximate a speed run or get the route down at least, I'm not going to do that, but you can literally do it anytime you want. So even if you have we have some decent compound mining, deposits. We have some decent compound deposits pretty close by. So we could afford to spend the time and just, like, dig down and find a whole bunch of deposits. And figure out what else we have around us. I'm not going to do that right now, just because I don't really like... Oh no. Lost the shuttle. There we go. Alright. This is good graphite here, too. I also don't know what the rules are technically on this one. This is another gray area thing, so this could be considered a major exploit, or a major glitch. It is definitely not intended, but it works so incredibly well. So what we can do is put down the rest of our stuff here for a minute. Oops. Leave the RTGs, take out literally everything, and then just start filling our bag with graphite. Is that it? Maybe. Maybe not. That's all ammonium. That's good if we ever needed to build more. If we ever needed to build another thruster or anything like that. This is one of the reasons. One of the good things about this game and the mods is that they've figured out that, oh, by the way, you need to make sure that you can... Oh. Yeah, I took out the canister. Brilliant. We've got to do fast mining, right? So the mods here have made sure that you can never actually get stranded on any planet. So there is always the correct materials on every single planet to make yourself eventually the appropriate printers, shuttles, and thrusters to get you off of said planet, no matter where you are in the entire solar system. Yeah, alright, good enough. So, now what we do is we come over here and we make packagers. What we do is we take these packagers and we stick them to the shuttle, as if we're going to package the shuttle up. However, then we don't package up the shuttle. We just leave a whole bunch of packagers attached to the shuttle. Again, I'm not sure if this counts as a major glitch. Probably should. We may not actually have to do this anyway. But this is a handy tool to be able to, handy strategy to be able to carry around large amounts of stuff. Yeah, okay. Alright. So like I said, we could go out, find a bunch of compound, and then go and find the... Is that the North Pole? Yeah. Then we could go find the North Pole gateway here. The North Pole gateway on Glacio... Well, the gateways on Glacio require 32 units of power. So that is a bit much. There is also another exploit which allows us to save on thrusters, which is again not allowed in No Major Glitches run, and that is to package the shuttle thruster between every time you use it. So if you do it right now, you can see that it's got a bit of wear on it, this black burned area at the bottom. If we use it again, it will pop off, and the nozzle part will just go flying off into space, and we won't be able to use it again. If you use a packager, you could package it, unpackage it, and suddenly it's brand new again. So I'm going to do this for real. And 1 second here. Alright, so back to Silva to start the smelting process. Alright, there is our home base and the activated gateway you can see there. Alright, so let's get the research, actually, right, we need the research object. Can't do it there. Right, it's got a medium hole, or a medium socket, so you can't fit it on a small, and then try to unpackage it. Alright, so this is going to take us 32 minutes, but it's going to be 7,000 worth of research, just in case. We need more than... just in case we need a lot. Alright, so we'll take this off. We'll put on the smelter. And then we'll shift this one over here. And this one back over here. We'll put this over here. And then we'll get the small printer queued up with a silo. There. Titanium. We need 2 titanium. One that's coming up just now. we need wolframite in order to get the other, in order to get the chem lab. So dump this. That's not where I meant to put it. Alright, dump it out there. This is graphite. No actual graphite, that's fine. So, take this stuff and put it in a hole over here. Iron. And titanium. Can take the medium platform A on our back. Take the silo opened up inside of here. Alright, so what we can do is start fitting a bunch of these small generators onto our platform. Alright. So we're going to take RTGs back. And take the field shelter so that we can just set it up on DeSolo. We're not really going to come back to it. It's not a big deal. It's just to get the achievement or to complete the mission for it, which again is to set it up. That's another reason. Probably can unlock these 4 things real quick and get the extra QT. Not that we really need it. Alright, oxygen tank, power cells, glow sticks, dynamite. Still got like 6,000 out of that, so it's good. Oxygen tank. Glow sticks. Real cheap. Is power cells part of that? Yep. And dynamite. That one's actually a lot, so that's... So, that's another QTRGG. We'll just stick this out here and hook it up to the settlement. Allow the settlement to take this extra power. Alright, we have an extra thruster that was sitting around. Can take this with us to DeSolo And I just know, me personally, that we need zinc in order to unlock the center of the planet. So, unlock the gateway, we've got enough power for it now, or at the very least we can find more power. We've got a medium storage A in order to set it up on the planet, and enough generators, or again, we can find more generators there. So, we are good for DeSolo. Always feel like I'm forgetting something. I have zinc. And DeSolo should be right next to us. And we have a nice one right there. So, in theory, we should be able to land here. Oh, good. We are far enough away. So, part of the problem is if you have a landing zone which is like slightly overlapping one of these gateways. There we go. If it's slightly overlapping a gateway, you have to watch out, because if you say like, yes, I want to land at that gateway. It could, in theory, land you really close to it and then be like, no, that doesn't actually fit. So it can bounce you right back to orbit. I believe that there's a problem with that, in that you could then run out of fuel on your thruster. I'm not sure if they've changed that at all. I don't want to say fixed, because realistically, it's your own fault for trying to land somewhere that really wasn't going to work. Alright, so medium storage A will fit over here. Plug in. Put this down here. Bring this closer. Set that up out there. Alright, so it only took 4 generators to actually set this off. So that is, what is that, 2? So 8 units of power. QTRTGs put out 1. Yeah, 1 apiece. So in theory I could have only used 3 plus the RTGs attached to my bag, but whatever, it's fine. Alright, so this gateway is active. We now want to be able to head down into the planet. This thing can come with us, and actually, since we have quite a few of them, we can repackage this and put it back on our backpack immediately. Alright, we have the zinc with us. We have our wide drill and boost mods. And we need to find 2 tungsten while we're down there, or 2 wolframite that we can then refine into tungsten when we get back to Silva. Alright, so we're here on the first layer, and we should be able to find wolframite hopefully quickly. And I also came down here without... No, okay. Just in case. Usually wolframite is hanging from the ceiling, and it is very sparkly. So, the fact that I don't see any is unfortunate. these are dagger roots. You don't want to be too close to them. They will stab you and they will kill you. Here's another resin deposit, so at the very least we can stay down a bit longer. These are laterite deposits, which are blue and sparkly, but definitely not the same. I do not want more laterite, generally speaking. Put ourselves between those so we don't get stabbed. Ah, there we go. Wolframite. Looks a bit like bismuth. Okay, we don't need that many. But, more to the point. Get rid of that, and then start digging. Sliding. This is not going to go terribly well. There we go. Alright, we're already through. So we didn't have to worry too much about it. We're on oxygen now, so that's good. Come down here. Nope. So, zinc. If you're curious how I know to use zinc, the answer is printed right here. So this symbol here tells you what kind of resource you need to use, and you have an Astropedia, right? That one? Yeah. Under the resources section, you would then line up whatever symbol is here with whatever symbol is here. This one is triangular and has like spearheads on all 3 points and a little bump in the middle of each one with a circular pattern in the middle. None of these have that. Malachite's kind of close, but it's 5-pointed instead of 3-pointed. So if you go over one, we now have the refined resources, which include titanium, which is kind of close, but zinc is the one that matches. Now, how would you know that without first coming here to the center of the planet? And the answer is you wouldn't, unless this wasn't your first playthrough. Or you've seen somebody like me, or you've gone to the Astropedia Online, which then has all of the wiki information that'll tell you what you need for whatever planet. So, you know, some people might consider that cheating. If you're trying to do an actual speedrun, in theory, you've already played the game before, so don't feel too bad about it. But, where do you think you're going? If you are just casually thinking about playing Astroneer, I would recommend not watching a speedrun or somebody who's doing a prep for speedrun, and decide instead to just play casually by yourself, or, as is much my preferred method, play with friends, because just casually playing with friends is the best way to learn this game, and just have a lot of fun with it. Like I said, I much prefer to just kick around with a bunch of friends and not have any sort of agenda. Just have fun, kick around. Don't do anything intentionally, necessarily. you can have intermediate goals or whatever, but, you know, like I said, don't go through and be like, first playthrough, I'm gonna beat the game in like 35 minutes. No, don't do that to yourself. Just enjoy it. Alright, so the other thing that we can do here is take all of these things and now plug them into all of these slots, which allow us to have it hold all of the stuff that isn't going to be refined. So we want more small generators. We want, in fact, kind of a lot of small generators. So let's get over toward the... There we go. Like I said, Glacio needed something like 32 power. That's 16 of these generators. Might in fact be more than that, because I seem to remember needing more than one medium silo. So it might be 32 generators instead of 32 power. Again, the generators themselves are 2 power apiece. Unless that number has changed. Like, unless these are the updated numbers and it was changed from before. Possible, but I don't really know. Alright, so bring the silo back over here. And we're going to start sticking these in here. These are blank, they need organic, but that's fine. We'll deal with that in a minute. Alright, so 3 more in theory. Oop, 1 more in theory. We already got them. We just need like 1 more generator. Okay, and now we say, now we need more organic. Wide mod really helps with gathering organic if you're doing it from surface plants like this, because you just run the terrain tool over everything, and it just starts picking up like literally everything that's on the surface. Boost mod might be a little bit much, because that's actually digging it out. Alright, so put down the terrain tool, and one of the things you can do is shift click into each of these places, and it just automatically drops all those things in. Unfortunately, it does automatically also turn them on, so you will want to turn them off before they waste too much of their organic. How much do I actually have left? 2. Cool. Oh, another one up top. There's another one here. And there. And then we can also put these in. So maybe we need one more. Yeah. Do I have any others laying around? I think the answer here is no. Overkill. Alright, so put that back on. Now we've got the wolframite. Now we can go back to Silva and go back to Silva, make the chem lab, and plug in any of the other materials we need here. Alright, and refine the wolframite. So, get rid of it, or not get rid of, but hold on to the triptych. Bring this stuff over to the smelter. Whoa. Like I said, I think we only need a grand total of 2 tungsten. However, can't hurt to have more. Now we got 4 more that we can make. Do we have compound just sitting around? I don't think so. No. Alright, medium generator and a floodlight. Schematic. Oops. Place a landing pad also. So, actually, is it large? Landing pad. Oh no, that's tiny. Alright, 1 aluminum, 2 ceramic as well. Tungsten, we need a glass and our ceramic. We've got glass, or at least we've got quartz, which we can smelt into glass. Hang on to it over there. thruster. We said ceramic is another thing that we need, and I don't have any readily available, so one of the things that we can do is get the soil centrifuge out. This will get us 3 clay, which will get us 3 ceramic, so that's fine. There's one. Not accepting soil for the next set until we get this one done. So that was really bad. I should have just kept it where it was. Alright, there's one of each of the things we need to make the chemistry lab. Finish up in just a second. Get this organic, pop it back over here. Ceramic. Throw this in the next one. Extra glass. You know what? Let's keep the extra. Let's keep the extra glass because I want to make an oxygen tank. This is just a safety net that I keep putting on for myself. It's not super important, but I just like having it. Make sure that I can hang around for a bit longer everywhere I go. Alright, and then B. Large platform B. Right, we can still do that, so I'll do... Take 3 of these and make a large platform B. And put the chem lab on this one so that I have an extra set. It's not like I have to. I could just keep trading stuff out, but it does make it a bit faster if we don't constantly keep having to go back and forth between things. So let's take off the boost. And probably Stuff matters, but it's still funny. Rubber we don't need right now, though it might help. Plastic we need a carbon and a compound. We don't have any compound right at the moment, so just wait on that. Oops. Aluminum alloy was aluminum and copper. I don't think we needed any aluminum alloy immediately for anything that we were doing. We needed titanium alloy. That is not particularly helpful. Tungsten carbide we don't need. Graphene we are going to need a lot. And as you can see, it's made up of graphite, which we can find, and hydrazine, which we cannot. Right, we gotta make hydrazine out of this stuff. You need 2 graphene to make a diamond, and we need hydrogen as well as 2 ammonia to make hydrazines. Alright, titanium alloy is nitrogen, which we can find here, a graphene, and a titanium. So we need 2 titaniums, 2 graphenes, and 2 nitrogens to be able to make that. Right, and atmospheric condenser, iron, glass, plastic. Oh, that was what I needed the glass for. Need that. Okay. That to get a plastic, that to get a glass. And we need the iron and make a plastic. Compound carbon. So, carbon. Now we gotta go find compound. As far as I remember, it was not terribly difficult. There was still going to be a few deposits, but they were just getting a little sparse. Well, we can throw the carbon up here anyway. It's not where I wanted it to go. And we can take this out. Put this in. And put the soil in. Alright, compound. We're going to get 8. Eventually. We need an iron. That scrap can go elsewhere. Iron, glass, and plastic. We have the iron. Here. We have the glass. Right there. And we can get the plastic. Right here. Get the plastic, put it on here, and make the condenser. Alright, 1,000 bytes, and forward progress. That's a landing pad, so that's not going to matter. From thin air, print an atmospheric condenser. Doing that, produce a full gas resource. So that's going to take a while, but that's easy to do. We're going to be given a medium gas canister, which is really going to be helpful in order to capture all of the nitrogen that we're going to need for, in order to capture all the hydrogen we're going to need for all the hydrazine we need to create. Alright, unlock potential, unlock 100 schematics, so we're up to 48, and it just gets us another QTRTG, which is not going to be particularly helpful in this run. Alright, so we're just going to let that fill up. And in the meantime, can we create anything else? So like no other energy production at all. It's gonna be 2, it's 10 power, okay, and that's 20 power. Alright, that's fair. Oh man. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we need 2 graphite to get us 2 graphene. Definitely have 1. I think the rest of them I all turned into... Oh, we got 2. Awesome. The rest of them I turned into packagers. That's going to make 2 graphene right off the bat. Our research just got done. And I didn't bring any back. Okay. Graphene can get us a diamond. We need 3 total diamonds in order to get through the end. We also need nitrogen. At least 8 more ammonium, I think. least 3 more. Alright. Created hydrazine. Left, so we're good here, as far as I can tell. For one of the planets, we're going to need 2 hydrogen canisters. I think that's Atrox. And so we just get a single from each. Take this single off and then let it run again and find another single. There. And we're gonna need more. So, oh well. Alright. So, we have just created a bunch of hydrazine. Then, we need to take that hydrazine and combine it with graphite to get graphene. And we need 2 graphene to make each diamond. 2 and 2. Leaves one extra. Alright, so we need 4 graphite. And I don't have any idea where graphite is on this planet. So, we are going to go on an exploration mission, taking the buggy with us. Now, I would not do this on a normal speedrun. I would probably just suck it up and be like, well... Or then dive into the center of the planet using... dive into the center of the planet using something here, which is also perfectly fine. Alright, so check mountainous regions first. See if you can just see any graphite sitting around. No, but I do see... Oh my goodness. It's pretty amazing. Oh, wow. 2 medium wind turbines and a small one. Spaces for it to actually work. This can come with me. These two, on the other hand, can't really go anywhere. Realistically, I want to get there anyway. And complete those missions, see if there are any more that are useful. Alright, fuel for thought. Hydrazine thruster. Apparently quicksand here. Right, what do I actually need? I need some clay. this I can't actually do anything with, apart from just stick a bunch of stuff on it and, I don't know, wait for the next one. Get some clay. Apparently stopping too fast or something. Solar, that's nice. Seeing any graphite anywhere. Mountains look pretty empty of them on that side. So I'll come up to the other side and see if there's any more graphite just here. And if there is, great. If there isn't, I just have to use the soil centrifuge for it, which is not ideal. Oh, this is a bit disappointing. I don't just mean falling in the hole. Yeah, I can't really find anything else here. Oh, there's some. I can't just make packagers out of these because I have to actually use the graphite. Oh. Nowhere to go. Well, that's hardly fair. Pretty sure there were at least two. Once we get this last set, I'm gonna plugged into the equipment and get some more graphene out, then we're probably gonna call it for the night. Dev the Devastator is currently on and running Risk of Rain 2, which is actually a game that I'm planning on streaming fairly soon myself. So I think we're gonna go raid Dev for a bit and see if he wants an extra person on his team. There's a good chance that he's already full up, so realistically, yeah, it may not happen, but it is a fun game nonetheless, and I like it. Never hurts to ask. don't need graphene. I need make graphene. Graphite, hydrazine. Yeah, that's all I got. At this point, it may also take less time to just go to the center of the planet, where I know that there's graphite. Alright, we got 4 there. Graphite. Can get 1 out of it. There's some more. Can get 2. Not efficient in any way, shape, or form, but at the moment, it's working. That's all we can really ask. Alright, this off and switch to smelter. Right in front of me. Nope, that's where. Should have left this where it was. Alright. So let's set up our raid and get over to Dev the Devastator. Don't know how long he's going to keep going there, how long he's going to continue, but you know. So I will stream in again tomorrow with more games for Friday, my typical game stream, and then next week I will be taking some time off to spend time with friends and family, and will not have decent access to the internet, so we're just going to be hanging out and all that. So I will see you all. I believe this Friday and then next Friday are going to be my 2 stream days. Looks like Dev just dropped. No, okay, he's here. Cool. Well, we will head on over. Oh, I see. He's just slightly down the list. Alright, so Risk of Rain 2, which again, I will be planning on streaming at some point, so. Hope you all have a good night. This is Obi-Wan Pez signing off for Ensign Flux Go. Good night.